Okie dokie. Let's pour this son of a gun in, and then I think we will be going with that Necromancer start to try it out. Thanks, Dave. You can always rely on you. Funnily enough, I actually still have Buzz Aldrin written down here from your suggestions from a while back. We also have Cat Von Du to do at some point. Forget, that was somebody last week. But Persephone, Shrines the Underworld, ooh, fits with the Necromancer theme of it all. I can get behind that. I like jokes that play out on multiple levels, so let's do it, shall we? Persephone. I have made, like, multiple times recently, I keep referencing the Orpheus story, so it kind of fits. Persephone was also there at that time. Meteor Necromancer of Kiku that uses ranged weapons and visits Abyss 10 for maximum 0.29 experience. Just get it all out of the way in one fell swoop. Not today, but that is a fun idea for sure. So we'll try this out. I know the main thing is like Necrotize, the new level 1 spell, is kind of interesting, turning enemies into zombies to fight at our behest. Definitely like the sound of that. Vampiric Draining we probably won't be relying too much on, and then the rest of this is fairly standard to how it used to be. Don't know if we'll go so far as to follow Kiku. I think we did actually... One of our cats did follow Kiku. Did I worship at a Faded Altar? I think I worshipped at a Faded Altar, so that was kind of interesting. That only went to Abyss 7, though Gooncrawl's the right idea with it going to Abyss 27. Definitely fits with the chaotic nature of it all, hey? I think Kiku can bless ranged weapons nowadays, so it'll work out. Perfect. But okie dokie. Let's check it out here. So yeah, we can have some friends at our behest here. Not too shabby. I know cockroaches don't leave bodies, or they don't give you friends. I never quite understood that one, because I guess they don't have any bones and we turn into skeletons, right? So it's the whole, like, do they have just an exoskeleton or skeletal bone structure is maybe the distinguishing feature. Makes a certain amount of sense now that I say it out loud. And so let's leave our friend. Okay, never mind. I was hoping our skeleton friend would deal with most of our problems here, but that's cool too. We do get opportunity attacks coming in from our lovely friends. Oh, and a bat. Perfect. Let's see here. Bit of a rough start. Maybe this potion is something good. Potion of Attraction. Quite the opposite of what I wanted, for being honest. Well, might be a quick end for Persephone. Unfortunately. I'm willing to... Let's roll that back. Run it again. Run it again. In fact, we can just tab into that real quick. Oh, of course, the main issue was I forgot to get the dump file and put up the seed. Oh, thanks, DCSS, for making sure I don't forget such important, crucial bits. This time around, we'll remember, and that will be the secret to actually getting through this in one piece, I am sure. So let's open up with Persephone here, grab that seed, and we can plop this son of a gun. Oh gosh, all my windows are freaking out. Ooh, I also almost accidentally closed OBS. That would have been fun. But let's put up the new seed just in case anyone wishes to join along with us, as well as to ensure that we don't immediately die this time around. Fantastic. A27 opens to Zot, so theoretically you can do a no runer. I like that. That's an interesting use of Abyss. And say that she had to die first so she could get her undead powers, obviously. It's really the only thing that makes sense at the end of the day. Nothing else explains how I could have possibly found myself losing a character early on, seeing as how I am a god gamer. There we go, perfect. Never a doubt in my mind, Slug had it coming. And lovely, we'll just jump right back into the mix here. And thanks, Colgate, I'll definitely use that Hydrate Redemption. Enjoying my drink while it's still cold, since I so rarely do so. much more likely to get distracted. But again, this time we put you in the way and we run for the hills, baby. Wait just long enough to get another follower and sacrifice you to the wolves. Rinse and repeat. I think we're all on the same page now. You get the point. Ooh, now we get the one-shots on the jackals. That's more like it. Fantastic. Another chance at swiftness. Maybe this time we could cast it, you know, at least a single time over the course of our run. Could be interesting. Could be wacky, wild, and weird. We'll see how she goes. And I'd kind of rather not deal with you kiddos. The ooze kind of confirming my suspicions. Oozes also famously have no bones and therefore don't get nothing from them. Necrotize does not give a gosh darn about them one way or another. Double wizardry ring. Sure, I mean, I'll put them on for now regardless. And should be able to get through the rest of D1 this time, maybe without immediately dying. Basically a miracle on any Felid. Wow, even getting our intelligence. Fantastic. And that should just about confirm it. Still some minor opportunities here to lose it all, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And that's a decent ring. +6 intelligence. Our like is always in desperate need. Plus a bit of positive energy to grease the wheels. Love to see it. Regen amulet also would be marked off because that's likely to come into use at some point in the future. I guess a little less likely on a cat. Jeez Louise. Especially when I don't remember just how fragile we are. Do not fight anything. Whoopsie daisies. Well, let's try that again. Shall we? In fact, we should take a quick peek in as to what else we can learn here. Like, animate dead is interesting. The chance of reanimating and the duration increase with spell power. So there's just a chance to reanimate as well. Interesting. We'll definitely keep an eye on that when we do hit level 4. Until then, do we wish for something like vampiric draining? It requires us to be adjacent, which is why it's not ideal, not fantastic. Sorcelled hibernation, if we really wanted to change gears here and go into more of a hex-based run, could be a bit of fun for sure. It interests me to say the least, even if it doesn't excite me. But for the time being, we won't worry too much about it, and let's just keep dicing into the mix here. Fantastic. Come on, go minions, go. And perfect. There goes the worm as well while we are at it. Nice bit of backstabbing action there. We're always glad to take advantage of that whenever it rears its beautiful head. And that should be just about everything we need to get full run of this floor. Beautiful. There's level 4. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How enchanted is this club? A +6 club. If only I could use it. That'd be an interesting weapon. So rarely in this game do you end up using clubs at any point. So that's always a fun idea to me when it does show up in that way. Guess we could see how long the zombies last. Maybe there was an opportunity there to use it a bit. Maybe a missed opportunity on my part. In fact, yes. No? Not cockroaches, I guess? Also, wait a second, this spell does not work the way I thought it did. For some time after casting it, oh, anything we kill will rise as zombies. Oh, that's way cooler. The cat says meow? Oh, all the time. Anytime meow, really. Anytime meow. But okie dokie. Animate Dead is definitely a more interesting spell than I was giving it credit for. Now I just need some form of mass AoE or mass damage in general. And then use Necromancy as a little bit more of a backup, It's interesting. I like the sound of it. And as soon as a jib turns me into a bat, let's just do some quick kiting around. Fortunately, Polymorph Wand, not too sketchy. There are a lot of scary Ajib wands. Polymorph, not one of them. Feel pretty comfortable just sneaking around you real quick, and beautiful, not too shabby. Sure, not reading classic. Yes, would you expect anything else at the end of the day? I don't even know how to read. That's the real kicker of it all. I'm just really good at pretending. Okie dokie, let's hopefully even out a bit here. You know, settle into our routine, smooth into the groove, as it were. And hopefully we see some good results in this character. It's definitely interesting to see a bit more of the necromancy at work. You can see how quickly I died on a previous character that tried necromancy. I think it was just necrotize that I tried out. Nothing else ended up coming into the mix until today, so definitely happy to be giving them a bit more of a fair shake. A good old try here. Let's just hope we can keep it up, shall we? Not too shabby, and perfect. That just about does it, and we'll keep on keeping on. I guess if I go like Animate Dead and Necrotize, I can't get both, right? That doesn't make sense, really. I would assume not. Would love to be proven wrong, though. That sounds like a dream waiting to happen. But we will definitely just kite the ever-living crap out of our ogre friend. It's almost a shame that there's nothing around for you to murder, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, hello, Pickle. Oh gosh, speaking of things to murder, that's a lot of things. Necrotize is a nice update. Pain was so bad. Oh, for sure. Dynasty have no idea how necromancy works. Me neither, now that it's a completely new and exciting time to be alive. It definitely seems like the majority of them have focused on, instead of just like, you can raise, you know, corpses, they've taken away all the corpse reliance and instead paired it up to be a bit more in line with the general rules of play in this game, which is try to kill things. That's generally the goal. That's generally the mission. Sometimes run away, but often, usually, try to murder things. And so it pairs in a bit more nicely with that and just gives you the bonus necromancy advantages off the rip. So that's kind of interesting. It's like, yeah, Animate Dead now is a constant spell thing that lasts for a little while, and anything you kill using any methods triggers it. So that's kind of cool. Okay, and there we go. I killed with Necrotize, and we got the zombie, not the skeleton. So that's interesting. Oh, definitely get in on this, folks. You know, probably you're just gonna murder my zombie. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Don't think I'm quite ready to deal with Pickles, so I'm gonna just walk the other direction and pretend we saw nothing here. Well, new and exciting time to be dead. Ain't no time better, really. It's a big change from Roll Your Head, where you'd assemble a murder Katamari by killing things. Yeah, right, nothing will bring us back to those good old days when you could just have an unlimited army at your disposal. New Death Channel is also pretty interesting. It used to be way too good, not very interesting. It was just no-brainer to keep it on. Ooh, I didn't even realize Death Channel changed. I'm glad I haven't tried to use it in any of these runs, otherwise I would have been in for a bit of a potentially nasty surprise. You can tell that in general I stick to my my lane when it comes to spells. I'm just too big of a fan of like transmutation forms paired with manifold assault to do anything else with my life. I'm a very very simple man at the end of the day. Ah, right. Yeah. Why am I trying to necrotize you? That makes sense. You can drain, but at least you can't slow me down. Apparently it doesn't matter, and you're gonna get me pretty dang close to murdered anyway. Let's bring you over. Yeah, you can head through that shaft. Perfect, my friend. Perfect. You would Stoat Soup have it as a perma buff, but the chance to gain Spectral varies with spell power. Okay, interesting. Make it like, yeah, a full passive spell. I like that, a bit different from the kind of active ongoing effects that the original DCSS kind of prioritizes. I think I'm gonna die here, by the way. This is a nasty scenario to say the least. But yes, I will cast Reanimate. Then I will actually switch over to the Orc Priest. Probably gonna die regardless. Maybe this is Heal Wounds though? I feel clever all of a sudden. Well, isn't that nice? Manifold Assault for uncommon, or for unarmed combat gets nerfed in point 30? Oh no. The Manifold Assault becomes a level 4 spell. Okay, interesting. I still think I'll love it because it's just a fun spell that I enjoy, but it makes a certain amount of sense. It was far too powerful. Oh gosh. No, this is Heal Wounds? Nope, Might. I'm still alive though. I'm getting all these effects. This is Heal Wounds? Potion of Attraction. Perfect. Well, back down to experience level 5. Let's do this. We try our best. Oh, I'm just gonna die again, aren't I? Well, I would say we did good while it lasted, but... You killed that which has no life. Picture of the lich form, Felid. Oh, it is adorable. Not as cute as the octopode lich form. Nothing competes with that in my personal books, but definitely adorable. I know, I was definitely hoping for a Pikachu run. Oh my gosh, wait, there's a chance we make it to the stairwell. I guess this is my life now. Just keep heading downwards into progressively more devastating scenarios. I'm sure it will go just swimmingly. Yeah, I don't think we're making it to that Ossuary time, so I'm not going to worry too much about finding it. Oh, Economical Temple. To what do I owe thee pleasure? And let's see, pretty limited options. Sif is here, so that's kind of nice. Is this... I always mix up Dith and... Oh, right, no, I guess Red has this special new one now. They're the two that used to have the similar looking altars, right? I think so. Interesting. Well, I guess might as well join Red. Let's go full thematic rollout here. Regardless, it's not going to go great. We can now reap souls, and we can recall my undead harvest. Okay. Calls your undead followers from anywhere in the dungeon to your immediate surroundings. Interesting. Let's try to work that out. No Kiku, 0 out of 5 temple. Oh my gosh, and what is with all of these gosh darn necrophages? Is that all you know, game? I can't even, like, mutate you. Or rather, polymorph? I guess it's the same. Welp. Here's the plan. Switch out Wizardry for Evasion. Chug a Might and Murder. Perfect. Just like we drew it up, baby. And then, saying there's a chance. Especially if I just ignore the bear for now. Keep moving on with my life. Ignore the bear for now. In fact, I just block you off. Yeah, that seems like the best avenue for us here. Perfect. And Border's Vile Clutch. Now that's good. At least they removed early zombies and skeletons. Oh yeah. No, it would have been a bit of a rough shot just to get even this far. If we kept running into those sons of guns. Okie dokie. Bear. Maybe a bit much for me. Let's head down this direction. Shall we? I mean, if I can get the backstab off, you're probably just dead, so that's kind of nice. Oh, also not even a little bit true. Become a Tengu, a Swamp Drink, or a Killer Bee? Well, I think I'm dead. Yeah. 25 damage. Full health to 0. It's about what I expected. Oh, do I give Necromancy another shot? I should. I'm still not sure how I feel about it for me personally. I think it's a great change across the board for the new Necromancy, but it still doesn't quite fit my my cup of tea. I would rather be a summoner personally, but maybe we do give it one more try here. I don't know, what does everyone think? Do we want to see another Necromancer attempt, or should we just jump back into the mix? Maybe like a Fuzz Aldrin with space magic. Oh, of course, Colgate. My guess was that you'd vote for one more, seeing as how this is your suggestion, and I'm happy to do it. So yeah, I'll probably hop in with one more here, give it a good old shot. Try to at least get to Lair. Well, that's the rub. I would love to. No, we'll see how it goes. Let's jump in one more time with Necromancer here and try it out. Hopefully see a little bit more of the action that it can bring to the table here. Definitely throw down another more drops so we can grab the seed. Because this is going to be the one that truly takes us to the next realm of existence here. I'm sure it'll go just fantastic. So let's try it out. I mean, Amulet of Acrobat is pretty dang sick on cats, not gonna lie. So it's a good start. Happy to see it. Miscasting our level 1 spell, never a good time, but it happens. These things happen to the best of us. They also happen to the worst of us. Ouch. Well, let's run away, use our extra move speed to our advantage. Perfect. Don't let that bat come my way, though, whatever you do. Fantastic. And let's try this again, shall we? It'll go so much better this time, I'm sure. Not too shabby. The dead are walking indeed, game. Dead are walking indeed. So it's level 4 that we get animate dead, so we're just going to be holding out on that. Been a while since you played Felid. You forgot the joys of 7 health. Oh baby, is it ever something. It's a unique experience, to say the least. I've definitely had my fair share of 7 health starts at this stage, but still not too tired of it yet. Fortunately, we've done fairly decently, all things considered, with our cat runs. Still nothing quite as good as our 0.27 15 rune run back in the day, where I assumed that my cat was going to die immediately and then somehow made it through an entire 15 rune game. Would love to see a similar pattern of behavior showing up on this character, but that's asking for a decent amount. I think you can one-shot me, right? Just barely, but you can indeed one-shot me. Let's be careful of that. And once again, another friend that can indeed one-shot me if they so roll the dice. Yeah, and you mostly heal up before I even get a shot. Let's just run upstairs, shall we? Let's not faff about too much here. And hey, Feeling Fighter, get a princely 11 HP. Ooh. What a treat, what a pleasure. You can only imagine the dream of having 11 HP at level 1. I mean, here I am at level 2, finally seeing some real progress. 11 health at level 2 is, you know, I thought that's as good as it got. It's pretty impressive that KW has won 15 rune games, for sure. How does Animate Dead work with Necrotize? It seemed like it overrid it. Yeah, I'll do some more experimenting this run, but on the previous one there, it seemed like anytime we had it Animate Dead up and running, it just caused zombies instead of skeletons to come up with Necrotize. Which makes sense. Definitely seems like the direction you'd want it to prioritize the majority of the time, so that's fantastic. Let's get more into the hallway here. Then our undead can at least do a little bit of the heavy lifting. Or not, that works too. And fantastic. Now we're in a slightly better spot for murdering all the worms in the first run-in with them, at least. So that's nice. Keep kind of forgetting that Necrotize is a bolt spell. I keep thinking that I can just smite through our friendlies, but hey, we'll get the hang of it eventually here. Not too shabby, and that should be just about the floor at our behest. Ooh. You know, I got excited, don't know why I did. Mostly stuff we can't even use. Whoop whoop. Perfect. The life of a cat, eh? It is what it is. But hey, not too bad. We do finally get a ring, and okay. Amulet of the Acrobat and Ring of Protection is a really solid combo for any aspiring Felid here. So I do I'm very happy to see that at the end of the day. Animate Dead still a ways off from being castable, but I'll at least put it under our belt now that we've hit level 4. See if we end up using that sometime soon here, or at least being able to use it, I should say. We also, look at that, the Air Elementalist starting book at our disposal. Interesting. I mean, it did kind of work out for us last time. And this time around we could just focus down Airstrike. Something to maybe think about, probably forget about if I know myself. We'll see. So we'll see how long it takes us to get to an Economical Temple, because that may be a determining factor in our steps moving forward. And you know, let my followers do a little bit of the work for us there. Fantastic. Our strike hits their undead friends. Exactly, yeah. And once we have like Animate Dead online, then it will create friends wherever we wish them. So it definitely seems like it's up our alley or worth our while to learn. Should have been a little more cautious about an Orc Priest. Oh, second Orc Priest, fun stuff. Could technically die in one here, but I have some modicum of faith in my own luck at the very least. Fantastic. And Ring of Positive Energy, that sounds like something I need at this stage in our runs. That sounds perfect. Always looking for some positive energy on our Felids here. On any character, really, we can be grateful for that. But not too shabby. And where are we sitting now? Down to 13% failure rate on Animate Dead is definitely getting pretty dang close to making the cut. Nope, Phantom is immediately a no-go zone for me. That's a rough one for any aspiring necromancer to run across here. Similarly, I don't think I want to fight you, my friend. Let's see, 18 health, we deal 1d9. OTR would also be great. Undead friends do not care about it, or pull arms, but that would require opposable thumbs. Yeah, we're working on it, but I think it's still, you know, a few thousands of years of evolution before we get to that stage. So hopefully I've beaten Felid by then, but we'll see. Yeah, you know what? I think we just hightail it to the stairs. We have one more attempt here. 3 times the charm. Yay, some artifact chainmail. Chainmail of Kiku's Hope? And you're telling me I can't use it. I mean, even if I could wear this, which again, I can't, but even if I could, it would also give me -2 or -1 strength, so not exactly an option at our behest here. I guess it is what it is, such is the life. But when even Kiku has no hope in you as a necromancer, maybe we should have gone to a different set of courses in school, you know what I mean? Let's murder these sons of guns, and then, hey, that's the way to fight a centaur, nice and up close and personal, love to see it, and gives me that small amount of hope again. It's been missing out in life. Should be able to kill you. Fantastic. Turns out maybe we should have just fought that scorpion the first time we came across them. No problem whatsoever, really.